I am officially a professional basketball player. What's up everyone, it's AJ Lapray. We have got a lot to discuss and talk about in this video. I hit you guys up in a community post on YouTube asking for questions that I was gonna answer on this video right here. And you guys hit me with some great questions. There's a handful of topics we're gonna cover in this Q&A, and it seems like one of the things that you guys ask the most is if I'm gonna play professional basketball, and we will be discussing that shortly. That seems to be one of the most frequently asked questions aside from how tall am I? And guys, the truth is I'm only like 5'4". All right? Nah, but for real, I'm pretty tall, but not as tall as Tanner. Guys, basketball season is rolling around soon, and one of the topics I want to cover, I don't know if I'm going to talk about in this video or a future one, is how to make your high school basketball team. I have the answer for that. If you guys want to see that, let me know. We're going to talk about what made me want to become a YouTuber. I went to 3 Division I schools, Oregon, Pepperdine, and Rice. So we'll talk about the other teams that offered me in there. You guys were wondering if other like top 25 teams offered me scholarships, and we'll get into that as well. But first, guys, in one of my recent videos when Tanner and I played one-on-one, I jokingly said at the start, please, we need brand deals. I can't keep giving away this money out of my own pockets. And a brand came through. Let me tell you guys about Swagbucks. Swagbucks is one of the easiest ways to earn extra cash and gift cards. All you have to do to put money in your pocket is watch some videos, play some games, and briefly answer some surveys. It doesn't get much easier than that. I've personally used Swagbucks, and I'm trying to make a little extra money to buy Tanner 2K20. Click the link in my description below and you get an extra $5 bonus when you take your first survey. It's completely free to sign up with my link, so go jump down there and do that at the end of the video. Thank you, Swagbucks, for sponsoring this video. All right, we're gonna get straight into answering the questions. You guys sent in some great questions. Man, it's great to be doing a sit-down video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. It's just because this weather out in Oregon is so trash right now. It's been raining, it's gross. I'm cold in my house right now. It's the start of September. It's still summer in my book. All right, guys, the first question is by Haven Poll, and it says, did you get a scholarship from a top 25 school? If so, who? Well, I don't know if you guys knew this, but the first school I went to was the University of Oregon. They gave me a scholarship at the start of my senior year, and at that time, I think they were ranked top 10 in the nation, so they were pretty good. And that's the school I ended up committing to and going to. But other than that, there were a lot of top 25 schools that offered me. During the season, a lot of schools bounce in and out of the top 25, but like there's some consistent ones. A lot of the Pac-12 schools offered me scholarships. And then other traditionally good schools like Texas, UConn, Florida, those schools all wanted me to come play for them as well. That all started to really take off at the end of my junior year, started going to my senior season. That's when my recruiting started to pick up. The next question I've got is from Sabi Walla. I'm probably butchering that name, but they said, what made you want to become a YouTuber? I don't remember the specific moment I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna be a YouTuber. And I honestly wouldn't have classified myself as a YouTuber until very recently. I started making videos in 2017 when I was at Pepperdine University, and I honestly did them because I was so uncomfortable in front of a camera. I wanted to work on my communication skills and get comfortable talking to the camera. You know, it sounds kind of funny and weird, but that was my major in college, was communications. So I just started making like these little vlogs. It's like cringy for me to go back and watch them, but they're really funny. I've left them up. They're still on my channel, like these old videos. You guys can go watch them and cringe at them too. Back then, they were so much fun to make. And then I made like 18 or so videos the very first month I started making YouTube videos, which was insane because I was so bad at editing. It took me forever to edit videos. And then I finally was like, all right, I got this viral idea. I'm gonna go do it at Venice Beach, and it went viral. It didn't go viral right away. It like slowly grew and then took off in like a month and a half or so. And that was my video where I was playing basketball in my wetsuit at Venice Beach. Has like, I think like 8 million views now, which is absolutely insane. But then after that, I was just so busy with basketball that I didn't have time to make videos. I ended up graduating from Pepperdine and then transferring to Rice University and just had zero time to make videos. And I'm so happy I was finally able to pick it back up in November after working a construction job all spring, summer, and fall leading up to it. And that brings us to our next question by Cameron McIver. I believe. And the question is, if you choose, would you rather be a top YouTuber or a top NBA player? And this is a question that can kind of segue us into my professional basketball status that you guys keep asking about. And I'm finally happy to answer it. So growing up, my dream was always to make the NBA, and through some serious injuries in college, that didn't really pan out. I mean, I had 2 hip surgeries and a super bad concussion. Overall, I had 4 season-ending injuries. One of them was career-ending. The doctor told me I'd never be able to run or play basketball again in my entire life. And then 9 months later, I proved him wrong and ended up transferring to a different school and playing there. But that season ended very quickly with an awful concussion where I landed on my head in a game. And you know, it really puts basketball into perspective of these guys make the NBA, and there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, but also some people just have really bad luck with injuries. And I think I'm one of those people, to where I was always one of the hardest working people out there. Making the NBA and becoming a professional basketball player was always my dream, but through these tragic injuries, man, it made it harder and harder, just more difficult to want that dream and to fulfill that dream. And you know, I didn't make the NBA. And you know, when my season ended at Rice University and I landed on my head and had that awful concussion, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Was I gonna play professional basketball? Was I just gonna work construction jobs? I had no idea, but I found this YouTube thing and it's been working out, it's been paying off. And man, playing overseas is a grind that people don't know about. It's a tough life over there. You're kind of isolated in a different country where you don't know anyone, you don't speak the language. All sorts of different factors go into playing overseas that are kind of difficult to fathom. And let me be honest, if you're a decent basketball player, you can go play professionally overseas. So let's talk about something. Playing professional basketball overseas. They got great leagues in Spain, France, Germany, all over the place, especially in some Asian countries that pay really well. Then you got the low tier professional leagues over there, to where any basketball player that has D1, D2, D3, JUCO, NAIA experience can play on these teams. You can be a pretty good high school basketball player and then go play professionally for one of these teams. Because the basketball in some of these leagues, it honestly isn't even better than like your local men's league in your city. Those guys go through the grind, man. Those guys go through it, trying to go through those low leagues to rank up higher. So I've got a lot of respect for those guys out there. But I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go out and play in one of these low leagues and just be able to say, oh yeah, I played overseas this year, blah, blah, blah. They paid me $400 a month and let me drive around someone's car, you know? There's definitely different ranks to professionalism in basketball, and that's what I want to discuss. I feel like I can say I am officially a professional basketball player, and let me tell you guys about this. The wonderful opportunities that YouTube has brought me are some that I couldn't even fathom trying to do playing overseas. I've got an opportunity to meet and play with some of the best basketball players around. I made a video with Kyle Kuzma. How cool is that? YouTube has brought me so many opportunities. And now that things are picking up, we're almost at 250,000 subscribers. This is insane to me. You guys don't know how much it means to me that you all want to follow along and check in what I'm doing. And I just hope these videos I'm making can be positive, make you laugh, make you enjoy the time that you spend watching my videos, and you leave that feeling better. That's all I want to do. Guys, when I finished college, I didn't know what I was going to do. I just had a super bad concussion. I couldn't even read or write or talk to anyone. I had such bad social anxiety that I seriously locked myself in my room and didn't do anything for like 3 months just because my brain took that long to heal. I don't remember like 3 to 4 months after my concussion. I can't recall those memories. I never thought that I was gonna be able to play basketball again. I didn't think I was gonna be able to work out again. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get out of bed and go talk to people again. That concussion banged me up that bad to where I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I had no idea. So eventually I just picked up a construction job, helping remodel houses, doing all sorts of stuff. I was chopping trees down, doing anything and everything to make some money to get by and feel a sense of worth that I was doing something. And my dream was always to go play professional basketball. That was always my dream from when I was like a little kid. But with all my injuries, that just didn't pan out. That's something I just couldn't fathom. I couldn't figure out how I was gonna do that. I didn't know the steps, A, B, C, how to get to the professional ranks. So that's when I really started to go 100% at this YouTube stuff because I wanted this to be my career. And since November, we've gotten over 200,000 subscribers on this channel, which is insane. It's mind-blowing. I'm not playing professional basketball overseas. I'm not playing in the NBA. I've had interest from G League teams and overseas teams, but I just don't know how my body will hold up. And I don't know if it's fair to put myself through something like that again, put my family through something like that again, where season-ending injuries hurt me and a lot of people around me because it gets me down, honestly. Like my mental state of mind isn't good at those times. All you basketball guys know out there how crappy it is to get injured. You can't help your teammates, your brothers fight through things and get through adversity and challenges together. You're just sitting on the sidelines, man. That stuff sucks. But with this YouTube thing, it's given me opportunities that I couldn't even imagine. So that's how I can confidently say that I am officially doing YouTube full time. This is my job 110%. So I can officially say I'm a professional basketball YouTuber. And I know some of you might be thinking, oh, this is clickbait, this and that, but it's not when you think about it. Some of these guys are going overseas and just getting beat up and abused for 5, 6, 7 months just to try to make scraps, try to make ends meet and send money back to their families, to where you guys have officially put me in this position to make fun, positive, good vibes content that'll hopefully make people laugh and enjoy the time they watch these videos. We've built up enough of a following to where I don't have to go overseas. I don't have to go put my body on the line. I don't have to go make those risking decisions. I don't have to go to a different country. I don't have to leave my family behind because I get to make these YouTube videos for you guys. It's still something I can't really fathom and understand completely, that this is a career opportunity. You know, like this YouTube thing, you can make a career out of it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make a career out of it. I'm trying to build up a base right now, and you guys are like all the OG subscribers. You guys are OG viewers. And I can't thank you enough. We're almost to 250,000 subscribers. My goal I set back in like May or something was to get to 200,000 by my birthday, September 23rd, and we crushed that. So my new goal is to get to 500,000 subscribers by Christmas, and I have some crazy things planned for you guys. You know I'm loving doing these giveaways, and as my professional YouTube basketball career picks up, I'm gonna keep giving back more and more to you guys, just to thank you. It really means a lot to me that you guys are here supporting me through everything. It's just wild to me that like I have like sponsors now. This is crazy. You guys, like, it means the world to me that I can do this. And growing up, like, YouTube wasn't an option when I was a kid. My mind was so focused on become a professional basketball player, go to the NBA. If that doesn't work out, go over to Italy, Spain, Greece, somewhere, go play professional basketball, make your way into the NBA. That was all my mind was on. But with all these injuries I've gone through, my focus has changed, and it's changed for the better of keeping myself healthy. And for now, focus on making these videos. I've still had a lot of interest from pro teams overseas, G League teams, to where, you know, that could be an option once my body is ready enough for that. I still work out every day, keeping in shape right now, just in case something comes up that I might want to do. But for now, this YouTube career is fun and I'm loving it. And I mean, the original question was what? If you would choose, would you rather be a top YouTuber or a top NBA player? Man, I know what it takes to be a top NBA player, and that's hard, man. That's a difficult lifestyle physically, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally. There's so much that goes into that, and it can all be gone like that. Just one injury can change it all, and that's kind of what it's been for my basketball career. Injuries have changed it all for me. So right now, I'd love to become a top YouTuber and just spread positivity, spread good vibes, good energy. That's all I'm about. I want people to live their best life and become the best they can be at whatever they choose to be. Like growing up, I thought all that focus was gonna be becoming a professional basketball player, go play an NBA, G League, whatever. Now, little did I know, all that focus on that has helped me with this, with YouTube, and just making these fun videos for you guys. I'm gonna keep focusing on this YouTube thing and see how it pans out. I really appreciate your guys' support, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you're enjoying the content and the positive vibes, good times. I'm gonna start doing more videos like this where I sit down and talk to you guys about real stuff. And that's something I'm gonna get a chance to work on with the weather being so bad in Oregon. I'm gonna be able to sit down a little more and talk to you guys so you can get to know me better. I can get to know you guys better. And that's just what it comes down to. Try to find the positive in every situation. So The rain's bringing a positive thing. Thanks a ton for tuning in, guys. You mean the world to me. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And lastly, I gotta say thank you to Swagbucks for sponsoring this video and helping my dream come true. Thank you guys a ton. We'll catch you next time. Peace.